Hi, I'm Mark Dixon, the current chairman of the Property Committee. The congregation at St. John's is responsible for the oldest building in the city of Richmond, dating to 1741, and all of its artifacts. The church is a National Historic Landmark, and its grounds are the final resting place for generations of church members, including a signer of the Declaration of Independence. The parish has 3 committees charged with overseeing and maintaining these facilities: a property committee, an archives committee, and a cemetery committee, all of which coordinate with the vestry. Each of these teams needs members of the congregation to join them and offer their skills and talents. The property committee works closely with the historic St. John's Church Foundation. The property committee coordinates regular, predictable tasks such as heat and AC filter changes and various other inspections. We also respond to emergencies such as storm damage or system failures. There are many other small jobs that need regular attention, such as landscaping, basic repairs, opening and closing the church grounds on Sunday, and updating banners and signs. These are all handled on an ad hoc basis by members of the committee, the vestry, or the congregation. During normal years, the property committee schedules at least 2 parish workdays, typically one in the spring and one in the fall. These workdays provide opportunities for minor repairs and upkeep, as well as fellowship. However, in 2020, with all of the issues caused by COVID-19, many of our non-essential activities were put on hold. We've still managed to have a few small, socially distant gatherings to clean up the sidewalks along Broad and 24th Streets. The property committee needs members who are interested in all the aspects of this committee. If you have a specific interest or would just like to get out and help keep your church grounds looking great, contact me, Mark Dixon, or Johnny McKean. So now that you know about the property committee, let me tell you a little bit about the other 2 maintenance committees. Here's a fun cemetery fact. The last original burial at St. John's occurred in 1972, and the cemetery is now full. I say original because Emily performed a burial shortly after she arrived, reinterring bones that were found when doing work underneath the church. The cemetery committee has the following responsibilities and goals: maintaining records of the St. John's Church graveyard dating back to the earliest days of the cemetery, identifying and mapping gravestones, as well as researching the histories of those buried at St. John's, identifying gravestones needing restoration, maintaining a database of those buried on the church grounds, and enforcing regulations for the columbarium as set forth in the original charter. John King and Judith Bowen Sherman are the church's 2 most knowledgeable people regarding the cemetery and are a great resource. If you are interested, they would love your assistance. Please contact Judith Bowen Sherman or Patty Tobler if you would like to get involved. The St. John's Archives Committee is primarily involved with the preservation and maintenance of church artifacts and records which date back centuries. Members of this committee also work on artwork, documents, photographs, recordings, blueprints, site floor plans, relics, and the display case in the parish hall. Contact Judith Bowen Sherman or Patty Tobler to get involved on this one too.
Good morning. My name is Paul Broughton. I'm the junior warden here at St. John's. I want to spend a little time talking about our Care for Administration ministry. Our primary goal is to be supportive of the clergy and other staff at St. John's. We know that if we can help them simplify their work and be supportive, then their work lives will be enhanced. We know that we need to show appreciation for all they do to support the worship and ministries of St. John's. The other focus for us is to look at the procedures we have in place and build upon them so that we ensure that we are doing things as effectively and efficiently as possible, and that should someone be absent, we can continue to do their work in their absence. If you would like to be part of this ministry, please contact the senior warden, August Butler, or myself, or the 3rd member of our committee, Barbara Baylor. We appreciate your support of St. John's Church.
I'm Marshall Shutt, and I currently lead our Stewardship ministry. Stewardship at St. John's has two roles. One is broadly to assist parishioners in considering how each of us use our unique resources of time, treasure, and talent to support the church, and ultimately live into our baptismal vows and serve each other. The other role of the Stewardship Committee is to support, through its annual pledge campaign, the operations and ministries of St. John's. Each year, the stewardship team chooses a theme that epitomizes where our church is in its evolution. In 2021, our theme will be One Together, based on a stewardship program developed by the Diocese of Virginia. As a theme, I feel it is so appropriate for our unique circumstances today, and also how our faith community is responding and adapting and moving forward in this very different world. You will begin to hear more about this upcoming campaign before long. If assisting stewardship is of interest to you, we would love your help, and there are many ways that you can get involved. So please feel free to contact me if you have questions. I want to finally say a deep and sincere thank you to all of you that have continued to support the church financially through your pledges during this uncertain and difficult time. We have been reminded that there are so many things that are outside of our control. There are some unique financial challenges that the church faces as a result of this pandemic, particularly as a result of the necessity of social distancing measures. And your steadfast gifts provide vital support for our ministries to carry on at a time when so many of us rely on them as much as ever.